where you Atlanta. North, South, Kekalak, Texas grill, Cadillacs. Through Miami, then back to London. Jamaica, then France. The whole world took effect to fart. Tell them, lay back, slow down. Better represent when we come to your town. So lay back, slow down. What you represent when we come to your town. Say, get in with the business when I come from Kansas City. Hit Manila till it's Christmas out to India. Visit Puerto Rico, is this wizard? Bring my people back to Venice. LA got the people saying, la 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 la. Moscow saying, la 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 la. España, la 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 la. Kingston saying, la 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 la. San Diego saying.
One of just the many signs that let you know just where you are in California. We are live at the Staples Center for a Western Conference contest with the Los Angeles Clippers here in LA. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And so in the game for the Rockets. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Eunice and Howard the post pair. And it's Beverly in at the point.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Well, for James Harden, with his incredible regular season last year, Clark, you knew he was in for a great postseason as well.
And it was a bit of a roller coaster for him in the playoff run. I mean, he could vanish one game, but then explode for 40 in the next.
Ariza outside. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Paul outside. Griffin's shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And it's Beverly missing. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Ariza kicks to Harden. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Just call him the beard. James Harden, not just iconic, but also entering the conversation for the best player in the NBA.
And speaking of Harden and being the best, he'd certainly tell you so. He referred to himself as the best all-around player in the league. What do you think?
And I think he's right in that category. A lot of people laughed him off when he said that, but he's been a legitimate MVP candidate. His defense has gotten better, and obviously his offensive game is off the charts.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And he's going up for the alley-oop, and it's Jordan with the jam.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning too.
But guys, the pass for me, even better. He absolutely put that on a platter for him.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
I mean, it's almost like he doesn't like the rim.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here they go. Green with the block. And they get it back. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Paul goes in. He feeds it to Redick. Here's Griffin. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Eunice.
He is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the rim.
And you see the way Blake Griffin plays. He is a force. Very hard to contain him when he gets in close just due to his strength and activity.
Ball's knocked loose. Harden, and the layup's good off the glass. Harden's got 6.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
The drive by Paul. Down low. Harden with the defensive effort. For Griffin and his ability to create contact close. He's been called a bull in a china shop, something that I think Clarkie embraces.
Yeah, I think he'd rather be the bull than the china in that situation because of his strength and physicality. And I think that's the right mentality to have as a power forward. Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
And Beverly kicks to Ariza. Connects from three-point range. He's got 7.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
The drive by Paul. And it's sent back by Howard. And is out of bounds for the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Here's Jordan, and he finishes nicely on the way. Jordan's got 6. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Harden, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
And Griffin slams it in.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. Got me thinking back to my days.
Oh, yeah, right. It does make you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Well, speak for yourself, because I could never throw it down like that, but I will say it sure looks fun, doesn't it?
And it's Paul missing. Rockets leading by 5. It's Harden with the drive. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
It's all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Now, here's Redick. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
If you look at Chris Paul, you're looking at a guy who really is the standard bearer of point guards. I mean, he can pass, he can score, he plays great defense. He also competes. But what makes him the floor general that all others are measured against, really the instincts and leadership.
And Griffin sends it back. Griffin with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Pierce comes in for Blake Griffin. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Rivers in for Chris Paul.
Rockets foul call.
On defense, Houston, it's a 5-point game. Going back to Chris Paul, if you could build a point guard from scratch, Clark, he might be the model.
Yeah, I tell you what, you could do much worse than him, that's for sure. One of the very best. 6 times he's led the NBA in steals. Just an incredible all-around player. One of the greatest team leaders, I think, in the history of the league as well.
For the last 2 seasons, he's led the league in assists, you're right.
Harden doing it all. He already has 13 points, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
And those free throws add up, guys. That is extra offense.
And finished off by Rivers.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
Now here's Crawford. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. Back to Crawford. Ariza brings the double. 6 to shoot. Outside, Green. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Not the guy you want to send to the line, Kevin.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
You know, one other thing that's clear is how well they're burying their jump shots here in the early going.
Crawford's shot is good.
If they think that kind of defense is going to get it done against him, they're mistaken.
Right wing. It's Harden with the drive. Green with the block. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
And, guys, that's an alley-oop I guarantee you we'll be seeing on the highlight reels for the next few days.
Rockets have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. Johnson comes in for Pierce. And Chris Paul subbed in for Austin Rivers. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Rockets ball.
Here is Harden. 14 points for him. Dishes it to Ariza. Passes to Howard. Feeds to Beverly. And that one comes up a bit short. Oh, nice. And Austin Rivers making NBA history last season. His father, Doc, is the head coach, of course, of the Clippers. What it's like to play for his dad. Always an entertaining dynamic when you have a father coaching his son. We've seen it in college basketball a few times in the past, most recently at UCLA. But this, Clark, this is a first in the NBA.
Yeah, it looks like it doesn't make any difference in the case of Doc and Austin Rivers. I mean, he's just one of the Clippers, and Doc doesn't treat him any differently.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though, Greg. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop and the opposing team scoring.
Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Luke Mbah-a-Moute.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
And obviously, Chris Paul's one of the most highly recognized players in the game. High school All-American, college All-American, NBA Rookie of the Year. I mean, the list goes on and on.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. Drills it from outside. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter. Here is Mbah-a-Moute. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
Rockets leading by 3. Beverly, the pass to Harden. Moniunas kicks to Howard. And the rebound goes to Griffin.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Jordan, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Green comes in for Johnson.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Beverly dishes to Howard. And stolen by Jordan. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. And it's Paul missing. Houston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Jordan sends it back. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Harden against Redick. Here's Moniunas. And stolen by Jordan. That's tipped. Howard, the pass to Beverly. Here's Ariza. Great D that time from Green. The Clippers trail. Griffin attacking. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Here's Moniunas. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And it's sent back by Howard. And they get it back. Kicks to Beverly. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And Jordan sends it back. Beverly against Green. Paul kicks to Reddick. Kicks it out to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. And the wide open shot from Green. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And Coach Doc Rivers wears multiple hats for this organization. Not only is he the head coach, but also in charge of all basketball operations, really the leader in a lot of ways for this team.
Clark, this tug-of-war game continues.
You know what? And they just keep flip-flopping the lead again and again and again.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Harden's shot is good.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Thinking about Doc Rivers being a leader, he was like that on the floor, Clark, as well. You know that you went against him.
A leader and a winner, no doubt about it. And there have been a lot of coaches that came from this old Celtics team. And of all of them, perhaps the least surprising is Doc Rivers for the reasons we just mentioned. Leader and coach on the floor.
The drive by Paul to the middle. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And Ariza with the stuff.
And, guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And, guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
DeAndre Jordan has been extremely productive over 7 years. That makes it even more unbelievable that there was some question, Clark, as to his commitment to basketball coming into the league.
Yeah, you know, on talent and athleticism alone, he would have been a top 10 pick for sure, but he slipped to the second round, and he's made good on it, though.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And watching DeAndre Jordan, he's really refined his game over the years without losing the athleticism. He's that rubbery, long-limbed athlete that transcends age. And so far, I've seen 0 drop-off in his leaping ability and quickness, but no question he's improved his skills and IQ.
Fast break, here they come. Ahead, here's Beverly, and that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Howard's got 3 assists now in this one. Crawford, no one around him. Hits the three-point bomb. Crawford's got 5.
And talking about DeAndre Jordan, he is displaying an energy level that many scouts wondered if he had. Let's face it, he underachieved a bit in his 1 year in college. He knows that. But when it's come time to do it at the highest level, DeAndre has risen to the occasion.
The Clippers have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. That is good. Here is Harden. He's got 23. Inside and stolen by Jordan. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Back to Green. The kick out to Pierce. Again, the Clippers.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
The 3 from Harden. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Deep 2 from Crawford. Misses off the right iron. Rockets trail. Moniunas dishes to Howard. The pass to Beverly. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Again, the miss by Harden. It's Crawford with the drive. Soft touch off the glass. Crawford's got 5 points now this quarter.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
7 seconds left in the first half of the game. From deep, Harden. The shot will not go.
I want you to focus on getting to the rim. Let's look to attack quickly. We need high percentage shots. Move the ball around and make the defense rotate.
You can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because It looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
And a pretty tightly...
Doc, what's up?
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. A nice show being put on tonight by DeAndre Jordan. He had 12 points, 3 steals, and 4 rebounds. First 2 quarters from him were fun to watch. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there? And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right...
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
I'll tell you what, he put together an entire highlight reel in that first half alone. Just a collection of spectacular dunks.
An explosive display it was, fellas. They might have to get the backup rim ready if he keeps attacking the hoop like he did before the break.
Taking a look at the Rockets. They've got Andrew Gauntlet. Corey Brewer is out there with Beasley. And there's Terry, and it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. And that's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts. Last season, the Clippers came away with the 3rd seed out west. They were very tough in conference and managed to get 37 of their 56 wins against Western Conference teams.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to Gauntlet. Here's Brewer. Here's Capella, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Capella's got it all tied up now for the Rockets. Paul goes in to the middle. Griffin, good, and Paul gets the assist. And it's 9 points for Blake Griffin.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Rockets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Beasley kicks to Terry. Floats one up. The shot, no good. Griffin with some nice D. And the wide open shot from Paul. The Clippers keep it alive. Pass to Redick. Second chance shot. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The drive by Paul. It's Redick on the wing. Paul, a good look. Paul can't get that one to fall.
Well, he's gone without a field goal, and that certainly is below par for him. His team has still found a way to get it done.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
The Clippers in the lead. Paul is doubled. Now the feed to Jordan. Paul against Terry. Paul missing again.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And taken away by Paul. Nice shot from the wing. And the Clippers lead by 4.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And guys, Jeff Green, by every measure of athleticism and skill, should have become one of the game's better small forwards.
I want you to focus on getting to the rim. Let's look to attack quickly. We need high percentage shots. Move the ball around and make the defense rotate.
To the physical is 4-1. in this game. And so through those 7 full seasons, he's teased everyone with that talent. And then it does suddenly disappear. And there's no other way to describe it other than the fact that it is mental. He hasn't been able to sustain it in terms of the consistency, and that's why he hasn't fulfilled his potential.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Jeff Green. Beverly, the pass to Ariza. Houston moving the ball around. It's Harden with the drive, and it's blocked by Jordan. Inside, and stolen by Ariza. Fast break, here we go. Here's Harden, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Paul for 3. Paul can't get that one to fall.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Launches it. Count that one. Paul's got 7.
You know, with Jeff Green, the one thing you can say about him is he's been durable, especially since he had the unforeseen heart issue in 2011 for which he needed season-ending surgery. Since then, over the past 3 full seasons, he's played in 81, 82, and 78 games.
LA's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Paul dishes to Jordan. Back to Paul. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And talking about Jeff Green, I'm rooting for him. I mean, I'm rooting for him to finally put it all together to gain and maintain the confidence and really to fulfill the vast potential we all know that he has.
Oh. And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to you. I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, perhaps. But hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
The 3 from Harden. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Ariza. There's the dish to Reddick. He kicks it to Paul. The 11-footer, and it's the Clippers scoring again. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
And that one's good. Reddick's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Well, looking back on last season, you didn't know where the Rockets would end up in terms of seeding in the playoffs. Ended up with the 2 seed because they won the Southwest Division. And as it turns out, everything worked out very well for them.
It really did, and had a divisional matchup in that first round against the Mavs. But the Rockets took care of business in that series and would advance.
Clock at 6. And Griffin scores. The assist by Crawford. Crawford's got his 4th assist in this one.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Paul penetrating, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Harden outside. Lets the 3 fly. Off target. And a great show through 3. Oh, and thanks for joining us, folks. The 4th quarter of play should begin momentarily. Clippers leading by 7. We've got Pierce. Rivers out there with Crawford. Then there's Cole Aldrich. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. It's Harden with the drive, and that one's good. Harden's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Rivers kicks to Crawford. The kick out to Pierce. And right through it goes. Pierce has got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That'll be his second foul of the game. Oniunas against Pierce. Oniunas, no luck.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead. Oh, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide-open opportunities.
Harden, that's good.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Rivers kicks to Aldridge. He dishes it to Crawford. Oh, that's blocked. To the inside. And Ariza with the stuff.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Here we go, one-on-one. And Harden with the stuff.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Boy, for Jamal Crawford, guys, it's been a really good career. Not many guys can maintain his level of quickness after 15 years in the league. I mean, but last season, he finally started to show a little wear and tear.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. Griffin comes in for Paul Pierce. And it's Paul in for Rivers. Harden's shot is good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside. Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Crawford's shot is good. And back to Crawford last season, he was down in field goal and three-point percentage. Plus, he battled with a calf injury that ultimately kept him out of 17, 18 games late in the year.
Yeah, Kevin, but his deep range spread the floor when he was out there. He still has that presence about him that you have to honor him. And he also hits some very timely shots. A dangerous assassin who always needs to be accounted for.
And the rebound goes to Griffin. Griffin's got his 6th rebound on the night. Over in the corner, Green. Here's Jordan, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
And stolen by Howard. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And the shot is good.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
For Dwight Howard, guys, there were 2 or 3 seasons in Orlando and L.A. that seemed like one big soap opera. So now, to me, it seems like he's happy and settled, though, here in Houston.
And that one's good. Beverly's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
And a nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play and great basket in transition.
Aggressive play, attacking basketball on the attack, full throttle. I love it.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly. And it seems, Greg, that, as he was just talking moments ago about Howard finding his niche in Houston, it seems he's more comfortable. Certainly a great legacy of terrific big men for the Rockets. Clark, you know that firsthand. They've had some terrific names over the years.
How about Yao Ming, Kevin? Moses Malone, Elvin Hayes, Hakeem Olajuwon. No greater roster of big men than that one there. He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
They double-team Griffin. Stolen by Beverly. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Oh, and they take the lead. Harden's got 49 points in the game. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
In the first half, he was able to get to the line a little bit more. Let's see if he can pick it up here.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Jamal Crawford. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Paul is doubled. To the inside. Jordan. And there's a nice one-handed slam. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. Oh! Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Ariza kicks to Harden. Over in the corner, Beverly. No good from outside.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Paul passes to Redick. But they get it back. Paul kicks to Griffin.
We're seeing that red-hot version of Blake Griffin.
Rockets on offense. Harden dishes to Ariza. And Beverly kicks to Harden. Inside. And stolen by Jordan. And he commits the intentional foul. Here's Paul. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Jason Terry is checked in for Houston. And so both free throws are good. And it's a three-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a three-point attempt.
And here's Harden for three. No good. Good work defensively by Paul. It's good.
And just no let-up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on the limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
So the whistle blows on the shot and two free throws for the contact right there. Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just four.
Jason Terry, 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Terry. Here's Pierce. Yes!
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Timeout call for Rockets.
We got time. Don't rush up. Get the best look.
Left in the fourth quarter. The three from Harden. So the Clippers with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But Clark, in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Yeah, it looks